Yo, what's up, guys? This is crazy. Here we go. Green flag. We're underway. Yes, sir. Yeah. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. I'm gonna be reacting to the whole thing. Why is the Herobrine background or thumbnail? Bobby Zielinski in second. I remember him from the Nork iRacing, the Nork iRacing series. All right. I haven't really actually watched any of these, but all right. Luza, I think that's his name. I'm sorry, I don't watch this iRacing series, but he's in first. Oh wow. Hey, Nraf. Oh, so the championship four in this is Luza, Zelensky, Conti, and 25. I can't see his full name right now. Zelensky gets the spot. He will take the championship spot now. New race leader and the championship leader in points. Now drops back to third. I'm gonna go with Zelensky. He's been in the Norkai Racing series. I watched that. It was pretty. I like the Norkai Racing series. Oettinger, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yes, he is. Bobby Zelensky, OP. What the heck? Oh. Car's still on the apron though. That Jordan car looks kind of cool. Oh wow. No, so it looks like Zelensky's in first right now. He's been leading for a little bit. Nice. Championship. I don't know. Who do you guys think is gonna win? I think Zelensky. Hmm. Championship. Championship. Holy crap, Zelensky. Did you hear that? Wow. Championship. 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 Championship.
And Ryan Loser wants to take the race lead back from Bobby Zelensky. The 53 had led for a handful of laps before Zelensky made a move on him. And they are nose to nose and side by side, working lap number 21 into turn 3. And if they stay on each other's door, the 8 machine Michael Conti could try to close in. The inside going to be better off of 4. And re-leader for the 53, it's Loser now. Back to the top of the scoring pylon. Looks like that the 83 going to drop back a little bit, so we'll see if second, third, fourth, and on back going to get mixed up a little bit. But, it's going to be awfully difficult for these drivers to pull away. That's the package, same as in the NASCAR Cup Series. It is the high downforce, so you see the 83 is Zelensky able to drop back up. These cars going to be going white knuckle all night long. We'll step aside with 22 laps done. Ryan Loser, your leader from the virtual Homestead Miami Speedway.
All right. I think it's a ad. I'm pretty sure it's an ad. So I'm gonna have to get off this. Okay, yep. Yep, ad. Shh. Do you see that? Oh, look at his name. There we go, we're back. Oh, Luz's in the lead now. Championship. Odell Jr.
We definitely want to talk about that. But let's talk about iRacing in general. Years ago, you kind of introduced me to this platform. What was it about iRacing that just sparked your interest and your passion? As long as I can remember, you've been supporting what iRacing is doing.
NR 2003. Yeah.
See what needed to be fixed, and it's come a long way. And I've really enjoyed being a part of helping them create some new partnerships and relationships, and kind of I've helped sort of introduce them and NASCAR, and help NASCAR understand why this company was important to pay attention to, why they would want to do business with iRacing, why they should. It's obvious now, but back in 2008 when we had our first meeting with NASCAR, um, iRacing was just kind of getting started. So it's been fun being part of that process and helping them, um, create those relationships with manufacturers and race organizations and race tracks. We've got North Wilkesboro and Nashville and soon to be Hickory, and there's a bunch of other tracks in the service now that I've had a lot of input on, and helped those relationships get created. So it's been fun, and hopefully we can continue to do that going down the road.
Well, 2020 has been quite the year for iRacing and really for all of us. From having live events on Fox with the real Cup stars earlier in the year during the pandemic to here we are trying to crown a champion, racing for over $300,000 purse. $100,000 will go to the winner. Could you ever have dreamt that we'd be sitting here talking about this, watching this battle? Look at this battle right here. They are nose to tail up front in this battle.
It's amazing how good these guys are. And the great thing about it is they race on the platform. So every once in a while you get to find out just how good they are and how bad you are. But, I've always felt like this was a big deal and this was important and this was special. Am I surprised they're racing for $100,000? Absolutely. But I remember back when Ray and those guys were winning $10,000 for this championship, and I was thinking, this can get so much bigger, and this has got so much more potential than where we are right now. So who knows what it may become one day. Maybe we want to look back on this, and this will be small, or this will be the beginning of something even bigger. But the racing is obviously very good. It's a lot of fun to watch. I admire these guys because I know that what they're doing is hard to do, and they're obviously some of the best at it. So it's great to be involved in the series also as an owner. Michael and Brad Davies have done a great job this year. I've known Brad for 20 years in sim racing. He's worked at Junior Motorsports in the IT department for over a decade, I suppose. I've met a lot of great people through sim racing in that community. It's had a huge positive impact on my life, and a lot of the people that work at Junior Motorsports, probably over a half a dozen people I've hired directly through relationships that I've created on sim racing and on iRacing. So it's been awesome, and it'll continue to be positive for me going forward.
You talk about how good these drivers are. It's amazing to me. As you mentioned it, it's open for everyone. You could go on, subscribe, and race on these tracks and realize just how hard it is what these guys are doing and making it look so simple. Talk about the business model. So not only are you, my team at NBC, we cover the races together, but you also manage, you own 4 cars in the Xfinity Series, sponsorships, partnerships. Now you have this esport team as well. It must open up different avenues to perhaps introduce partners to racing in the virtual world.
It really is a great way for us to add more value to our current partners, but also create new relationships like WR1 that's on Michael's car. Wheeler, who builds these chassis, basically WR1 is a sim chassis. He was a guy that just had a great idea and a great passion for his work. I wanted to help him get his company out there. And I promised him, I said, look, if you trust me and partner with us on this car, we'll be a big part in trying to spread the word about your new business and building these sims. And it just so happened that sim racing exploded this year with COVID and everybody being stuck at home, and NASCAR doing the Pro Series, the Invitational with all the real world drivers. It was a perfect storm for a guy like Wheeler, who's trying to create this new sim company to build these rigs, and he can't do
Okay.
them fast enough. And
Okay.
so I feel like we got a
Okay.
small program
Okay.
right now who's driving a great return on the investment for our team. And True Timbers with Brad, for example, these are just examples. That's a brand, the camo brand that I'm a partner in, and they work through Bass Pro Shops. They sell about probably 80% of camo at Bass Pro Shops. So I'm just trying to give that brand, that company that I'm a part of, a little more exposure in a place where they probably wouldn't have considered venturing toward. And I'm sure they're going to be surprised about the return. Brad's done a good job with that this year. The car looks amazing. So um, you see a lot of great partners on all these cars when you look at all the cars throughout the field. You see a lot of great companies wanting to be involved in this.
Yeah, we see one of your cars right here, the 88 of Brad Davies hitting pit road. Parker, I don't know about you, but I'm a little jealous because I have 2 cars in the field. We were unable to make it to the championship 4. We were actually unable to make it to the playoffs. Parker, I know you had a driver that made it to the playoffs but unable to move through. What do you got? Any questions for our? I guess we're going to call him Mr. Director now. He's got a new title. Is that his new title? That's what I'm calling him. I thought he'd have a suit and tie for that executive director deal there. And I just know you're really competitive, so I know it means a lot to you to see Conti going up here and having a chance at this championship, bring that home for
Championship.
Junior Motorsports.
Dude, I love the championship.
Sort of stinks to get these big championships like this.
I'm just happy for Michael to have a shot. He worked so hard. Knowing him and knowing your drivers and a lot of other guys in the series, it's amazing to
Dude, the
think about
championship
what
look
they go
is
through.
like really cool.
They all know that they have to keep up that type of work ethic to be competitive,
Whoa.
and
Hello.
it's good to see your driver be rewarded for putting in all that work. And all these guys also have real jobs. They have realized that they have to sort of split between the sim racing commitment, and it's been tough for Michael and a lot of these guys, I'm sure, to split the two
Screw
and
this.
make
I'm
it
not
work.
doing
So
this.
just happy for Michael to have a
Let's
shot.
just
That's all
play
these
the
guys
game.
want, man. When this was a big deal at the start of the year when they announced that these guys were going to be
Actually,
making
no.
$100,000. I mean, these drivers, their heads were spinning at the beginning of the year with that news. So um, I know that the 4 guys that are here, they're shaking right now. I mean, I can't imagine what's going through their minds. Their legs and arms and hands, everything's got to be shaking with anticipation, trying just to get to the end of this race and have a shot at it.
Well, I'm going to jump in right here. Well, I'm going to jump in now, Junior, because the 25 Avancer came to pit road. So as we watch this race, you talk about the nerves. I love that. You know me and my
Okay, sure. Actually, yes, 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 yes. Drama, my mind. Okay. All right. Hi. Hey, Nascar and D. Hey, Bushy. Yeah, I'm looking at chat. What are you talking about, kid? Kid. Suck, kid. Screw it. I'm just gonna. No. You ought to do it red, white, and blue, though. That wouldn't make sense. Hmm? Probably orange. Oh, oops. Oh, nice. That's probably orange, then blue raspberry, and or something. I don't know. I'm just doing this because I'm changing my background, as you can as you can tell. But I don't want you guys seeing all my stuff, so. There we go. Probably pickles. I'm gonna try to fix this. Great white shark. back. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I want to go scuba diving. I hate swimming the most, or soccer, tennis, or cross country, or something like that. Oh, the iceberg and Eric Eastup are in here. Eric Eastup says Luza is gonna win, or Luza, whatever it is. And Danny B's in here. It would be a race team. It'd be called Mers Motorsports. It would be a Dodge Charger or Ford Mustang. Championship. Man, you ready? Dude, shut up. I don't know. Dang. It says that my profile picture changed even though it didn't. Like, I changed it to the normal NASCAR 3 stripes. And it's changed it to Zachary Mers now. Let's go Zelensky. Wait, what happened to Conti? I should have been watching. Oh my god. Yeah, look right there. It has my new profile pic. What should I do for my profile picture, like the three lines? Because this is probably be my profile picture forever on this channel. The three NASCAR lines. I'll switch them every once in a while, but like I'm not really gonna do Thanksgiving um, type. So would you rather have it like three lines, the red, white, and green for Christmas, or like white, blue, and light blue? Let's try some of these. What in the? I know the name looks bad. It's just like the freaking letters are trash color. I'm gonna see what it looks like the colors of the lines. You will be destroyed. Like that? You'd really want that instead? You will be destroyed. So you'd use that instead of this or this. Which one? And it's still commercial break. No, it ain't. Oh my god. Huh. We'll see what happens with this. Well, maybe you just want some extra more freshies. I wonder if that's the real Ryan Vargas. Here we go. 39 laps to go. Green flag. 38 now, I think. Or maybe that just doesn't count. Yes, it counts. 38 to go. Let's go, Zelensky. There you go, 3 wide. No. I'm just taking a little bit of a break. I don't know why. Danny B Talks as a sponsor for Ryan Vargas. Or Vargas Racing. Let's go, Zelensky. Championship. I asked Eric Eastop.
One of those Williams Esports cars is fighting for the championship in Losa. The other is in a dead heat for P20 in the points with Dylan Duval. Again, only the top 20 stay in this series for 2021. The bottom 20 in the points get sent relegation, and they'll have to re-race their way back into this through the qualifying series. And here's a look at Nick Ottinger back in traffic. He was the one who went for the very early undercut early in this race and then kind of fell back late. I think the 25 team needed a little bit more, even if we didn't have that yellow, guys, but the timing really hurt him. He's picked up 5 spots since the restart, but P18 is
Caution's out.
What he needs is there's small spin in turn 1, and we have a caution.
Who's
It
that?
may have been, was that McCollum or Tian that caught that car, the 66 car? It might have been Jarl Tian.
I'll have to wait for the replay here, but definitely heads up call there by Steve Lachart, seeing the smoke, and I'm sure Nick Ottinger was thinking the same thing as he saw that smoke in front of him down into turn 1 here.
And I think Michael Conti, when we get a second look at this, is going to be counting his blessings. Let's watch. There's Tian, the 46 of Jimmy Mullis on the bottom, and then 3 wide with championship contender Michael Conti. Right there's the hook, the spin. It's a good save by the 66 to straighten it.
What a save.
Man, was Conti so close to being involved.
And the stress level is now rising for these drivers and crew chiefs. There was a limited number of tires. You know, they don't have endless sets. We know they put on at least 1 set under green. Most put on a second set on that yellow. Now the question is, with, you know, what is it, about 25 laps to go? Is that 29 laps to go? Do you put on your 3rd set of tires with most of these guys having 12 laps on them?
We have a caution.
That would be their 3rd and I believe final set of additional tires. They are looking a bit of hesitation, but Zelensky on pit road. Luza will follow him on pit road. What are the other championship cars doing? Michael Conti stays out. He does not
Conti stays
come
out.
down to pit road. Nick Ottinger in the 25 also deciding to stay out.
I think that is the absolute perfect decision for these 2 race cars. They didn't have track position. So at some point, Parker, you have to do something different than the leaders. You're trying to win a championship. We say it all the time. Be honest with what you have. Continue to figure it out. Let's take another look right here at this accident. 3 wide. We're on board right here with Conti, and this is going to be right in front of him. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I would have been nervous. I'm nervous, and I'm not him.
Yeah, it was, I love this call. I love it. I'd say, why not? You know, you're in this position. You worked all year to get here. You worked for years to get in this position. Why not take a chance, roll the dice a little bit, do something different than the other 2 that had the track position on you? I love this call by Conti and Ottinger.
So, Parker, let's talk about how this call works for Conti, because I don't think it works where you go 28 green and you just happen to have track position, you lead this race. I don't think there's any way they hold off 10-lap pressure tires. I think it works if we run 15 laps or so, 10 or 15 laps, and have another yellow. That way, Conti has fresh tires to put on with 10 or 15 laps to go to use them. I think that is what Conti is hoping for.
Well, taking a look as we get set to restart this race, I want to remind you once more to get in on iRacing's Black Friday sale now through December. If you go to iRacing.com/Black Friday sale, you can get some good deals on either new iRacing memberships or renewals if your account is coming up for a renewal. So again, that's iRacing.com/Black Friday sale. For more information, it's running through the first couple of days of
Here we
December,
go.
so make sure you get in on that one, because with iRacing, every day is race day. So the cars who pitted, Bobby Zelensky, Ryan Lewis, have both taken a 4-tire stop, so they are now out of tires. They're going to be on those sets of virtual Goodyears till the end of this race. And while, yes, they are leading all the cars who pitted, guys, right now that puts them 19th and 20th on track. We talk about Conti maybe getting the advantage of track position now, another yellow, maybe use up his 3rd and final set on pit road in a bit. if it were to go green, is 19th and 20th too far back? Because the tires for the cars who stayed out are only about 15 laps old. We know there's a lot of fall off, but it's certainly different than the differences we were talking
All
about
right.
at the end of full green flag runs.
No, I really think it comes down to the restart, Parker, right? I mean, I talk about 3 laps, right? If the 83 of Zielinski can make laps early, then he has a chance.
Bruh.
Michael Connie, Steve Letarte here in the booth. We've been watching this. I love this. Gable staying on the racetrack, saving a set of tires. What's the thought? Clean air, or are you trying to think maybe another yellow and then use some tires?
Well, Steve, I watched you and Dale run a lot of contrary strategy over the years, and sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. But with the speed that we had, we weren't going to win it that way. So we've done the alternate all race. So just hoping for a caution in about 10 laps here, put the last set of tires on it, and I think that's our best bet at this point.
Well, Michael, I love a student of the game. I love this call. I think you're absolutely right. That is your best chance, man. That wreck in front of you had our breaths, man, taken out of us. I'm not going to bother you. You're coming to the green with the championship on the line, man. So good luck. Just 25 laps to go here when you take the green.
Thanks, man. Enjoy the show.
Steve, that guy knows how to get right to your heart.
I mean, I'm telling you, right to my heart. And I'm more wound up than him. He sounds like he's on a Sunday drive with a cup of coffee. How are these guys pulling it off?
I guess you need that, right? Calm and cool under pressure. We'll try it again to put the second yellow of tonight's race behind us. It'll be a restart with just 25 laps to go. Your race leader is Zach Novak. Michael Conti third, the highest of the championship 4.
That was all about Conti understanding he's on old tires and Zielinski trying to make his new tires work.
Here we go. 25 laps to go. Conti is the leader. And the caution already.
Yeah, Conti didn't want to see that, I don't think.
A lot of smoke back there. Yeah, that's too early. You know, Conti said it, Steve. You're right on the money talking about it. He needs it at about 10 laps or so. And this is what you get, right? Just like in real life, late race cautions, yellows breed yellows. And it may be a lot of the stop and start late in this race, especially when you got those guys on fresh rubber trying to get around cars with old tires. You put that car into maybe a 3 or 4 wide situation that it doesn't need to be in. And well, that's the second incident that Jarl Tien, I think, has been involved in tonight, but way back in traffic, so I don't think any of our Championship 4 drivers were involved. Let's look.
Oh. Just a bit of... Oh, no.
And he got pushed around that whole straightaway. It looked like the top side checked up a little bit. There was a bit of contact there, and then I think he thought it was okay, but because he checked up to avoid that park, he saw those cars come flying up on the inside and maybe being a little bit too polite for the cars behind him who weren't willing to kind of cut as much of a break as maybe he did.
Well,
66 got again.
In this series are so important to try and get extra positions, try and get that track position. And one of the things you'll see is especially a bit of bump drafting. You'll see guys pushing each other, trying to accelerate harder and push those in front of them. And then sometimes you get big runs like you saw there, and you just go with any hold you could find. And then those holes close up. So I think it's what we saw there. But I looked at the timing scoring as we reset here. Bobby Zielinski moved up a couple positions. He got to 15th just in that quick little restart. Ryan Luz, on the other hand, back in 23rd, did not make any progress. So this is, we're seeing a little separation of those two. I think we got Nick Ottinger here. We're getting down into his car, get on the radio. And, hey, Nick, you're in 9th. I like the move here to save a set of tires. You were back a little bit behind the other 3. What's the plan with this saving a set of tires?
Go to the front, man. Look in the windshield. Hey, just no mercy out here. Not give a lot of people any room. Just battling out here for a championship with our Logitech G team, and I mean it's got a little ill time with that caution. This one kind of going in our favor a little bit, but now we get a caution after a 10-lap run again, and maybe the bigger outcome for us here.
What about your speed? You know, we saw you fall back a little bit from the other 3. What do you feel like the speed is inside this race car? Have you been able to make it better through the race?
I mean, I feel real solid short run, man. I mean,
Dude, Owen is stupid. It's literally 2015.
Be like a 20-lap sprint, 25 lap sprint, and tried setting up for that a little bit. And I mean, can't bank on tire strategy, stuff like that. But I mean, it's fast. Got a fast William Byron New Sports machine, thanks to our for putting our work in this week, all our challenges this week, this year, and we got 20 laps left. Same thing ain't over, buddy.
I love it. I like the concentration. We'll let you get back to it. Get focused on this restart here, but definitely, I like the moves here, Steve. I like the the aggression and the idea of, hey, why not? Why not put yourself in this position that Nick Ottinger's in, thinking I'm looking forward, I'm looking through the windshield, not what's happening behind me.
I like the aggression. I like the honesty. I mean, it's so often that we see someone just hold on to too much hope, and at some point you have to understand where you stack up and what strategic moves gives you the best chance. I like it. I really like the position of all four. I guess you could do that when you're not racing in it and you're commentating it. You can kind of hedge your bets and not pick any of them with 22 to go. All right, Michael Luza, we've seen a split in strategy. You got some new tires, but that quick start, quick caution seemed to be a little costly for you back there in the 53, back in 23rd. How do you feel about your cars? Look good all day.
I don't know. I'm not feeling good. Bobby has a short run car, and we just needed to go green. It took me till about lap 20 to get him, so we have to go green here, and I lost 7 spots to him on that restart. So not looking good, and I don't think we're going green. So we'll see what happens. Pretty much anything can, but that caution really screwed us, so we had it locked up.
Well, buddy, good luck. Good luck. 21 to go right here. We're going to be keeping our eyes open. These restarts get crazy.
Yeah, it looked like it was his right before we had these
Eric
late race
East
yellows, and they were both next to each other back in 20th position for the last restart. But Bobby gained 7. Ryan actually lost a few, so that's how the running order.
Here we go.
Michael Conti's 3rd, Nick Ottinger is 10th, Bobby Zelensky back in 15th with fresh tires, along with Ryan Luza in the number 23 spot. Pace car down and in. Let's try it again. It'll be a restart with 20 laps to go from Homestead. It's Zach Novak in control.
$20 to go.
That was Conti trying to protect the low position, and Shearburn following suit as Conti now side by side with Michael Guest for 3rd on the racetrack.
It was another slow restart.
Oh, there's a block back there.
Situation, the first restart.
Oh, here they go.
Just trying to hold on to track position, keep
Conti looking to the inside.
Ottinger and Zelensky is coming on new tires right now.
Working hard, but he's got a whole row of non-playoff cars lined up top. There, 33.
That was close.
Now down to the inside of the racetrack as Conti forces his way to the outside. He falls to P4. He'll hold that spot for the moment. As we take a second look at those relegation points as they run on the right-hand side of your screen, Conti currently leading the championship.
There's the relegation as you see Michael Conti right there in the 8. Well, the 80.
4 wide.
Behind him, but look at this traffic jam. 4 wide on the front stretch in Miami.
And that's Luza on the side of the 4 wide. In the wide.
Oh, there's contact.
The red numbers on the roof of that 53 Ford, and all the slow cars are blocking the racetrack. Now 3 wide down the back straightaway as he is trying to chase down other drivers. 4 wide again into turn. So little room. Luza trying to catch up to those lead cars, but up front, Bobby Zelensky.
There's me a huge wreck. Everyone's gonna die.
Michael Conti at battle for 3rd, at battle for the championship lead, and the fresh tires for Zelensky. He'll go to 3rd.
And one of the cars you saw Luza go by there was Nick Ottinger. He got forced to the outside, was falling back, so it hasn't worked for him. They've gotten by him, and now Zelensky leading the championship 4. Conti will probably fall victim here to Luza any second, and now it's up to Ryan Luza to try and cut through this traffic as fast as possible. Try and get 2 at a time to keep up with Bobby Zelensky.
Everyone's so stupid.
Conti's thinking 3 or 4 more laps, and let's get a yellow. Let me get that last set of Goodyear tires I have in my pits. The other cars don't have them.
On board with Ryan Luza, that's Michael Conti. You just briefly saw out the driver's window net on the left-hand side as he's going to look to pass him, and now clearing him. That pass was for 7th and 8th, so obviously Conti and Ottinger on the back foot. They stayed out, didn't take tires, and the fresh rubber now paying dividends as it looks like Zelensky going to go all the way to the top of the board with those fresh tires, so new race leader Zelensky. We talked about losing those 7 spots at the last restart. Right now, he is in 5th. I think it's going to be a tall order to reel that 83 in. With all the traffic, he'll go to the inside on Novak. That battle going to be for 4th.
And one of the drivers he's going to have to go by there is Bobby Zelensky's teammate.
can have more than one
Right,
shot,
I'm back.
right? I mean, we can have multiple.
Attempt number 1, and remember, for the championship, not necessarily the battle for the race win, just a battle to be the highest of those championship 4. Pace car in.
Here we go.
Bobby Zalenski, 2 laps from
Here we
the
go.
championship. Green, white checkered.
They're like 5 wide right now.
On board with Michael Conti. Fresh tires, gonna get through traffic. There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go. You see other cars in the middle there. The 16 using that fresh tires, moving up. Look how many positions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots down the backstretch.
There was Octor through the middle. He got blocked. He had nowhere to go. They were 4 wide from him. Now, for
Oh, contact! They're in the wall. 17's in the wall.
he comes off turn 4. They're all over the place.
I think they're. Oh, caution's out.
Just short of the white flag. We will go again, and
Oh.
this could be huge for Conti and Ottinger, who are now up to 11th and 12th. Bobby Zalenski about 200 virtual feet from a white flag, and making this race official, and overtime instead will continue.
Parker, I can't handle this. This is too much. Too much for me.
This is intense. Very intense.
Someone was flying. Oh God.
So, Conti has not been getting the best restarts there. Nick Ottinger had a little better restart, had a better lane. He eventually got going off the backstretch. We're going to take a look here at the caution light. So you see the wreck off turn 4 here. Now as the leaders are approaching the line, and there goes our caution light before they get to the line.
That's what, a half second, you think, real time?
Very close. Very close.
Unfortunately, Evan and Parker knows this. I have learned this lesson many ways, but they only give the trophy at the checkered. I've led a lot of white flags.
Dang.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Order. Let's take a look, though, at what happened. You can see your playoff cars just ahead of this. I see 4 wide. There's a touch with Nathan Lyon. I think that's the 16 into the fence. And right there, Jarl Tien, the number 10 machine, also involved. That's Justin Bolton. What a rotten night for the 66 team. As there was your yellow, and we will go to attempt number 2. Zalenski's cushion over those cars on fresh tires, guys, basically cut in half now.
Well, and the other concern for Zalenski is Chris Sherburne in 3rd is on brand new tires. Chris Overland in 5th are on brand new tires. Eric Smith in 10th on brand new tires. I say that because I don't think Zalenski can control this race regardless, as close as fresh tires are to them.
Then that makes it incredibly hard as we go on board here. Nick Ottinger, there's his championship rival, Conti, right in front of him, down in turn 1. Now here's where he went to the middle. It looked like he was in a game. A ton of positions. He was making up spots easily through the center here, shortest distance compared to where Conti was. But then right here, he's blocked. Nowhere to go. He's going to try and bump a little bit. Then he gets behind Nathan Lyon and down in turn 3. This is where I think we'll see him move Nathan. Yep, there he goes. Just gets him out of the way. He has a shorter distance around here. This is how, as the caution comes out right behind him, or at least the wreck happened, he got ahead of Conti, making up all those positions in just half a lap.
That might have been the touch that kicked that off, guys, because we saw Lyon going up the hill. It was probably that move to the inside by Ottinger, basically 2 tires on the apron.
Yeah, and the concern right now is I don't see any way Bobby Zalenski wins this race. New tires, just 1 row behind the Parker. I don't think it's possible with those old. What do they have? They have 28 laps on those tires versus 2 lappers at Homestead, Miami.
No way.
There's no way he can hold off those new tires. So now, how does he accelerate, and how does he get back in position? When those new tires go by him, can he get back in position, or will he be out of position, and will that allow Ottinger and Conti to find the track they need to win a championship?
Connection. Oh my God.
Left-hand side is your running order. The red drivers are the drivers fighting for the championship. The drivers highlighted in blue. Look to the right-hand side of your screen. The drivers who want to stay in this series for 2021. A lot of big names right now in the negative that would have to requalify into this, including the defending series champion and Novak, currently being scored in 24th. So I feel like I've said this a couple of times, guys, but let's reset again for attempt number 2 at a green-white checker to finish. It is Bobby Zalenski's 33-lap-old tires up front Remember, as you mentioned, Steve, fresh rubber for Shearburn, Overland, and Smith. But the battle is not for the race win. It is just to stay ahead of Nick Ottinger in 12th and Michael Conti in 13th on fresh tires. I think if we did it that last attempt, Zelensky had enough space. But 12th and 13th only equates to 6 and 7 rows behind. Going to be awfully tight.
So this will be one of the toughest restarts of Bobby Zelensky's life because, as you mentioned, Evan and Steve, he's on those older tires. The new tires are going to swamp him, and what he has to try and do is not lose time as he's getting passed by these cars with new tires and try to keep just any amount of cars he can between himself and Conti and Ottinger who are coming on those new tires. This will be incredibly tough. It's a lot tougher than holding off cars that are in similar tires as him.
Here we go again.
Bobby Zelensky.
No.
For green white checkered attempt number 2, back underway, and it's a good jump for the 83. He'll lead to turn 1.
He has control into turn 1, but you see that 36 of Shearburn on the new tires. Look at the speed right around the white line. He's going to easily overtake the 83.
It's going to be Shearburn.
He was able to get that jump. You saw that allowed him to sort of be in a good position.
What happened?
Where he could find himself allowing those cars to go around him and have that space. He won't have that luxury now.
The race winner in the season finale has been the champion for the last 3 years. Ryan Luza in 2017, but most recently under this format. Ray Alfala in 2018, and Zach Novak last year in 2019. But it is that fresh tire call for the 36 of Chris Shearburn that has him in position to kind of be the spoiler tonight and take home the checkered flag and the win in this 20th and final race of this eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series campaign. It would be a great move for the 36 team. He'll have Overland on the outside of row 2, close with fresh tires. But Eric Smith gains on that restart to 8th, guys. Conti gained nothing. It is actually down in 13th, so now Ottinger only going to be on the 4th row for this restart.
Yeah, I think, first of all, Chris Shearburn, very proud of him, drives for Letard Esport. This is his 2nd year with the team. He's been carrying those main...
And remember, for the championship... On board with Michael Conti, fresh tires, going to get through traffic. There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
Oh, this was the wreck from before.
That kicked that off. Gervais in 20.
He's on those older tires. The new tire.
36 of
Shearburn. No, he's up to 8th. Conti still stuck P12. This time, no, we can't get to the white flag. Another caution behind.
Roof. And that's bad. I think there's going to be contact into turn 3. Yeah, there it is. You see contact across.
Oh my God.
14 goes for a big ride on the roof.
And that's bad for Busa there. Matt Busa in the 5 car got turned because he came in here right on the cut line for relegation. We'll have to see how the points stack up at the end of the race.
Something else to note. He'd love it if those guys in the back wadded up soon. They could wreck 5 feet past the start-finish line for the restart. If we get another yellow, this race is over because this will be our final attempt at a restart.
Yeah, that's really, I think, what Zelensky's hoping for at this point. It's just a yellow and end it. Take the pressure off him. If not, he's going to have to drive the best 2 laps of his life on old tires. Not worrying about the 36 for the race win. Not worrying about Overland on new tires. As you point out, this is about the championship. And the championship is between Zelensky and Ottinger back in 8th, Conti back in 13th.
And talking about drivers up and in the mix, I believe, Steve, that your driver's on the radio with us from P1.
Chris Shearburn, man, what a call. Saved that set of tires and then got through traffic. Looked pretty good here in this final attempt.
Yeah, hopefully we get one good restart here. We can pull this off. I don't know. My luck hasn't been too good in this series so far, so I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I mentioned your luck hasn't been very good. Talk about the balance, though, of racing for your season, racing for your sponsors, but also trying to be as polite as possible for those racing for the championship.
Yeah, I've been trying to give them room. I haven't had a rookie car. I've had about a 15th place car tonight, and I've been around all of them, I think, at least once. So I just try to race them hard, but give them space when they need it, and just hope it all works out. I don't want to negatively impact anything, but I'm still out here to try to win, obviously.
Well, man, you've drove a great race. You've called an even better race. You've put yourself in position. At some point, the horseshoe has to fall your way. I've been watching all year. It has been an uphill battle, man, but great run so far. Hopefully you can close it out here.
We got everybody getting in here.
All right, thank you.
Always good to interview your own driver, Evan. Always good.
Well, Parker got his in earlier this year, Steve, so I think you were due.
I could say, even having my driver on the front row for a win, I'm more nervous for Zielinski. I'm way more nervous for Zielinski and what's on the line for this championship. I would love to see that 36 go to victory lane, but I just want to see a clean race, an opportunity to race between the 83, the 25 of Ottinger, and Conti back there a few rows.
He's on the outside of the front row.
Here we
he
go.
has the lead, but of course it is fresh tires. Nick Ottinger on the outside of row number 4. This is our final attempt at an overtime restart. Green flag flies. Shearburn leads to 1. Let's see what Bobby Zielinski can do from second. It's Ottinger up the middle. He'll try to go 3 wide. He's so close he can see him. This is the lane that he used 2 restarts ago to get a ton of spots. Where does he decide to go here on King Lady? To the outside. It's opened up for him, trying to close in side by side with Leahy. Here comes Nick Ottinger with fresh tires in turn 4. He'll slice
Here
to
they
the
go.
inside.
White flag.
Side for the
Want them to go for the championship.
White flag. Let's see what Zielinski, if he has any counteract. Nothing. He just doesn't have the grip to fight off Nick Ottinger as he starts to get
Nick Ottinger.
The strategy call, the
Ottinger won the championship. Yep, it's over.
In position to win a championship.
Been in this series for so many years. Right now, it's good enough for 4th on track. Shearburn going to be the first out of 4. He'll win the battle, but it is Nick Ottinger who wins the war. Nick Ottinger, the 2020 NASCAR champion.
Ottinger.
In his 150th career start in the eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series, that puts him 6th and now 5th actually on the all-time start list, is now $100,000 richer, and you can see guys as overcome with emotion. He puts so much into this. Nick is a great guy who just puts his heart and soul into sim racing. Got linked up with William Byron earlier this year and just puts a lot into this, and he knew you could just see how much it means to him to get this championship. This winning moment is brought to you by Coca-Cola, the official fan refreshment of eNASCAR. Talking about good stories, how about the burnout for Chris Shearburn, race winner, and now the family has joined Nick Ottinger. I saw his William Byron Esports teammate come up and congratulate him on the back straightaway. And, well, the $100,000 is one thing, guys. I mean, that is life-changing money for Nick Ottinger. He now gets to do his burnouts, but for a guy who has been such a long time forced to be reckoned with at this level of sim racing, we talk about how difficult it gets to perform at this level year over year. For one of the veterans to get the job done, I think maybe is just as rewarding.
That emotion has nothing to do with money. That emotion right there is all the hard work, the years and years of work paying off with the championship.
Let's take a look at tonight's winning moment. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, the official fan refreshment of NASCAR is our Coca-Cola move of the race. And it was right here to the inside on that number 87 machine who's going to be up the road. This was coming to 2 laps to go, now looking for the white flag, and he's going to catch him guys in 3 and 4. It was a great move using these new
Ew.
tires. He just picked the right lanes through the center there, and then he could see Zelensky. At this point, he knew he had to make the move quick and decisive. He does. He turns to the bottom. Zelensky had no way to fight him off on those older tires. Nick Ottinger was able to take the win.
Tried to fight back. I mean, right there was a move to the inside, but Kane Cook, also a driver, coming through the field with fresh tires, unable to hold them off. And then in the most worthless battlefield position all year, fighting for third with the 9 of Eric J. Smith, let the number 9 car go, make sure he had established positioning, and came off for turn number 4 as the 2020 eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series champion. Let's talk with our champion, Steve. You're on the radio with Nick.
Nick Ottinger, Steve Letarte, congratulations. You're a champion. Simply, what does this mean so many years racing for this moment?
It's great, man. Obviously overwhelmed with emotion, but just great to have a good team behind me, man.
Congratulations. It's obvious what it means to you. Tell us what it means to drive for William Byron. We saw your family in the room. We know it takes so many people for this moment.
Oh, man, just right outside looking in for sure, man. And we got bit by, tire strategy a little bit, but, we had to try something. We're the third best car, probably. Oh, man, I couldn't have predicted that, man.
Today tastes like staying
Oh
in.
man.
And it
Ask you about that move there on Zelensky. When you saw him on that restart going off the 3, what were you thinking?
That's so
What was
cool.
going through your mind as you could see him? Did you think you had to make that move really quickly? And how did you decide to make that move to the bottom?
Yeah, I knew he was going to wash up off the bottom, and that's what I was trying to bait him into, just go look outside and just not have anyone to my inside and drive under him. And, that's just what it came down to, brother. That was all hard work this year, thanks to, Braver for being in the best damn spotter you can ask for, man. We closed out with a damn championship. Gosh, man, that feels good. We didn't win a race, but holy crap, man. I got a phone call from William. Hold on, brother.
Take it. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you, man.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Well, that's the boss man, of course, driving for William Byron Esports, and the celebration will begin. We'll let him talk with the head of that team, and just what a way, guys, that this one came to a finish. Strategy in a race that we thought was going to go green for the longest part.
Really, the first half of the race so clean. Really, the first 2/3, Parker, and then it became clear that there were certain cars that were good. Luza had a great car. Zelensky really showed up at the Oval, had a great car. Ottinger and Conti got off strategy, which I was proud, right? They said we had to do something different. In the end, great driving by Ottinger, but that call to get off strategy gave him a chance. You saw the emotion, Parker. It just shows you what it means. It's refreshing to see just all that hard work paid off.
It does, and I just personally, I know how hard Nick works on this. I've raced with him a long time, and I know that when we did the Pro Invitationals earlier this year, he and William Byron really created a bond with each other, and where Nick was really helping William through those Pro Invitationals on the iRacing side, and then William was able to help him on the eNASCAR side through the races here and how to conduct strategy and working on those cars and all the different things it takes to be successful at this type of level in motorsports. So I just know there's a huge amount of work, and you saw it coming out there from the emotion that he had winning this championship. It's a very big deal. It's been a big night for sim racing, and it's been a huge night for Nick Ottinger.
What a race.
It's Big Duh from Coca-Cola, obviously, as a title partner of this eNASCAR iRacing series. Chris?
Evan, thank you on behalf of the Coca-Cola Company. Congratulations to you, Nick Ottinger, on winning the first eNASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing Series Championship. You drove a great race tonight, but more importantly, your competitiveness and consistency all season long is what got you to this moment. I'm sorry we cannot be there in person, but you will be receiving a special champion's gift on behalf of the Coca-Cola Company, and I look forward to hopefully celebrating in person with you at next year's Daytona 500. So here's to your first official Coca-Cola moment. Congratulations, Nick, on the championship. Cheers.
What a moment. Thanks so much, Chris, for joining us. This race win for Nick Ottinger, the 17th of his career. That is second on the all-time list, and he no longer has to say, guys, the highest driver
Ooh,
on
yay.
the wins list without
I like
a
these.
championship, because he gets it here in 2020. What an ending to what was an incredible, unprecedented season, but there was also that second driver in this battle. Bobby Zalenski had the lead coming to the third and final attempt at an overtime finish. Parker, he finishes this race seventh in the running order and second in the championship. You're talking with the driver of the 83.
Right, Bobby, sorry about how things turned out there at the end, but when we look at that last restart, what were you thinking? What moves maybe could you have made differently to try and hold off Nick Ottinger there?
Oh, there was really nothing I can do at that last restart. I think because we pretty much needed another wreck, so we ended under caution. We didn't have any tire sets left. That's how this tire sets has been this second half of the season. We've had them, and it's tough. You gotta just hope you made the right call. And I was talking about it a lot before the race. Like, it's gonna come down to just having things go your way, and I think it kind of went Nick's way. Yeah, that sucked having the wreck with Luza. Like, I was just like angry as soon as that happened. Like, I initially thought it was on me. I just turned left into him. It looked kind of like a racing incident, but there's always stuff you could do better. I'm not the one to take anybody out. And funny enough, I've never wrecked with Luza before today. So yeah, I'm just. It's heartbreaking to be this close, with Nick. I pretty much knew, unless he got caught up in somebody's business on the last restart, that it was probably it was his or Conti's, because they had fresh tires. So what can you do? I'm happy with how I drove. I proved I can win on these intermediates. I had really good practice, and we got virtual racing school up there in first for a lot of the race. We almost won this thing, but one race kind of take all format, and anything can happen, and that's what you saw.
Talk to me about that battle with Luza. You mentioned the incident, but the battle leading up to that was incredible between you two. Almost trading times a little bit and really fierce. What was that like for you two?
That's just another battle with us. We've had a lot of good ones like that. Overall today, he had crazy long run pace. Just had much more drive off out of the corner. But it came down to short runs, which I really wanted. We had a really good short run car. The battle we had right on that run, I was actually really tight, so he got to me quick. But he was going to get to me regardless because of how powerful the draft is here. It's tough. It's tough, but it was good battling him until then. I hate that we hit each other. But we still had a shot at it. I think if we went through that first green right checkered, I think we probably would have won the championship. But you got new tires coming on old tires with a second lap time difference between the two different groups. Gonna get some wrecks.
I know this year meant a lot to you to have a chance at this huge prize. What will you look back at and take from this year overall?
Well, we did really good. We could have been a bit better throughout the regular season, but hey, the last race is all that matters. I think I did all I could for this last race to win it, and like I said, sometimes in NASCAR racing, that's the entertaining part of it. Even if you're the fastest guy or looking to win the thing, caution come out, messes everything up, and it gets crazy. Yeah, we had the best average finish this year, scored more points than anybody, had more top fives than anybody, more top tens, as many wins as anybody else. It was great, and we got the team's championship for virtual racing school. I have to try to come back with virtual racing school next year and defend this championship in the teams and try to win the driving the main championship for myself, and just get back to this race again. I think it'll probably be Phoenix next year, but you just got to give yourself a chance. It's my third time and didn't get it done, but it's racing. I can't be having any regrets. It sucks, really does, but I'm just gonna keep doing what I do.
Well, best of luck in 2021, my man. Great job tonight. Steve, I think you caught up with the race winner here tonight.
We did. My man, Chris Shearburn, finally had something go your way. I've seen them fall the wrong way all year long. You saved a set of tires, and then you used that set of tires brilliantly through traffic. Congratulations, my man.
Thanks. It's been a long time coming. I felt like I've let a lot of wins slip through the finger.
Alright, well guys, that's gonna end it off. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. That was really fun. That was really cool. Really good finish.